Oh, hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Brian House here for Housework. And today we are going to build a kayak or paddleboard hoist made out of stuff that you can find at Walmart, Amazon, or Home Depot. Let's get started. It's right there, by the way, hanging above my head. Let's go. Now you're probably saying to yourself, Brian, why would I build my own kayak or paddleboard hoist when I could go to Amazon or Home Depot and just buy it and install it and be done with it? Well, the primary reason for that is I've been down that road. I've purchased one from a big box store and on Amazon, and both of which were super janky. The rope didn't feel tight, the pulleys were made out of plastic, and I just didn't feel like it was going to hold my kayak the way I wanted it to. In fact, I got the feeling that it might fall down on my head and possibly turn me into a vegetable, leaving me a burden on my family. So today, we are going to build our own robust stainless steel and rope kayak and paddleboard hoist, which you know it can guarantee that it will not fail on you. And when you yank on that rope and you pull the thing up to your ceiling of your garage or your workshop, you'll know that it's safe and that it's not going to come down on you or your children, or anyone else, unless of course you wanted to. You know, you could always let it loose, take somebody out. So what I've done is put together a list of everything you need. If you want to buy all this stuff on Amazon, you can. All the pulleys, all the rope, chain, whatever you need to mount it to your ceiling, garage, workshop, beams, whatever. Or you can go to a big box store like Home Depot, or Walmart even carries all of the pulleys and the rope and everything you're going to need. So anyhow, I've taken all of the guesswork out of this, so you don't even have to think at all. All you got to do is watch me do it, download the diagram and the shopping list, go buy the stuff, install it, and you're on your way. All right, let's get started. Okay, here's everything you need to make this happen. You need 5 pulleys. I just use 1¼ inch pulleys for this. 2 spring clips. These are for down around the straps, and some nylon rope. And whatever you're going to attach these pulleys to your ceiling with, these are, in my case, I have beams above my head, so I'm going to wrap these chains around the beams. You may not have that. You may need something a little bit different. Maybe you have drywall or something along those lines. Make sure that whatever you use to attach this stuff to your ceiling is really strong and can handle the weight of whatever you're pulling up. The rope is kind of important. It's 100 feet of rope in my case because my ceilings are so high. This is a 1/4 inch nylon rope, and you really want to make sure that it's not twisted when you do this. You want to make sure that you get all the kinks out of it. So the easiest way to show this is to draw it out for you. So this is the wall. This is going to be your ceiling. You're going to have a cleat down here somewhere. You're going to have 4 connection points on the ceiling. And if your kayak is just, let's just say your kayak is, say, this long, or your paddleboard is this long, you're going to want to have some overhangs. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 connection points. You're going to have a pulley here, a pulley and a termination there, a pulley here, and just a termination there. Now you're going to take that 100 feet of nylon rope and you're going to cut it in half, because you need 2 lines for this. You can always trim the excess later. One line is going to go up from the cleat, through the first pulley, down to the floor, and through another pulley, and then it's going to terminate right there. The second line is going to go up through both pulleys, across, through the second pulley at the top, down, through a pulley down here, and then it's going to terminate at the top. Essentially what you've just built is a huge mini blind. So when you put down force here, you're going to have up force, and both are going to go up at the same time. All right, let's do a quick walkthrough of the lines starting at the cleat. So you got 2 lines coming down to the cleat. They travel up, and in my case, I have an eyelet at the top where it feeds through. It goes up and over to this pulley, the first pulley here, and then down through the clip in the pulley, and then terminates. The second set of lines starts in the exact same spot, down at the cleat, up through the eyelet, but it goes across through that first pulley all the way over to here, through the secondary pulley on the right side, down through the clip, and then terminates. Where the bottom loops meet the kayak, it's just a pulley and a spring clip. It connects to the handhold right down here, and it feels really good and solid. You may want to improve on it. You could use a carabiner. You could use, another string of rope that goes through here and kind of creates a locking mechanism. In my opinion, I think it's actually really strong, and it makes it easy to take on and off. Now, I just want to briefly discuss the cleat I used to tie this thing off once the kayak was up in the air. I grabbed an old cleat from a boat project I had going on a couple years ago, and I mounted it down into the concrete on my floor. If you decide to mount this on a wall, you really need to hit a stud, a metal stud. You really cannot go into drywall. That will never work. The kayak itself will have enough force to pull it right out of the drywall. So make sure you mount it to something safe and secure. If you're new to my channel, you should know who I am. My name is Brian House. How you doing? Thanks for hanging out. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an adventurer, I'm a DIY guy, a project guy, and it would be really great if you would subscribe to my channel. That's it for this build video, guys. I do appreciate you coming along with me on this process. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I always read and respond to all of them. I do appreciate your time. Thank you so much. My name is Brian House, and this is Housework.